Well, I just feel like food should be simple, right? So when you sit it in front of a person, if they can tell that you actually just made this, you didn't have to try to dress it up so hard, it makes it a little bit homey, and that's what I want it to be at the restaurant. I spent most of my childhood in the south of Thailand at the Thai-Malaysian border. My mom is from Bangkok, and then my dad is from the south, so the whole family moved down south. And I also grew up eating Malaysian food because it's right there at the border, the whole elementary years, that's what I was eating most of the time, like Thai and Malaysian, across. So I kind of grew up to fall in love with all the dry spices, Indian style cooking. Back home in Thailand, I was a writer and photographer for, 7 years or so after graduation. And then I just realized that, okay, I think I'm ready to move on to another step. I'm ready for my grad school. I came to Austin, one winter afternoon just to go to the university to see what's up there, like if they have received my application, if I can talk to anyone to convince them. And from the moment I arrived, the first person I talked to was helpful. I can feel it. And as soon as that happened, I was like, I'm coming here. I'm not going to explore any other choices. If they're gonna take me, I will move here. And they did. Coming from another country, you have to find a new community, right? So you have to look for people either from the same country, do the same thing. Or I ended up working at a Thai restaurant on campus, Madamam's. That's where I started. And started building my community that way. It's because I waited table and then met with some friends who actually later became my best friends and then came to the house all the time for me to cook for them. I totally remember first time was like maybe 3 people at the party, and then the next time I throw a dinner party, they're like, can I invite my friends because your food is so good? It's like, sure, you can invite your friends. And then next thing I know, there's like 20 people, like in the 5th party, they're all coming and everything else is kind of a history now, I think. I had a year break between my graduate degree at BT to go and do my PhD. So I was like, what am I gonna do in this 1 year? So I started this small business, like going to people's home and show them how to cook Thai food. And then I fell in love with it. So then from the cooking class, you're like, okay, I'm like growing, I'm growing out of the space that I have. I need a space that I can dedicate to this business venture that I'm doing. So that's how Thai Fresh came. Thai Fresh is 11 years old. We opened in 2008, in August 2008. In 2016, we took the tips away. So there's no tip line. And then we'll let the customers know that they don't have to tip on a receipt. And then increase the price by 20%. And with that price increase, we also add on health insurance. We also add on 1 week paid vacation. And we also add paid sick leave as well. Just able to actually pay everybody the same rate to start with, which is right around $15 an hour when they hire. I always say to people that I always think of people first, so all the things that you do. So for the restaurant itself, we take care of our employees. We take care of our customer by feeding them really good food, and we also taking care of the community by supporting local produce, ranchers, growers, farmers. So in turn, they take care of you. They keep coming back, So the restaurant is almost like the community that we are in, and then we want to make sure that our community is taken care of, and they will take care of you. So I think it's like a two-way thing. We have been making ice cream at Thai Fresh for the past 8 years, so a while. It came from leftover mangoes. Someone just said, oh, Jam, you should make some ice cream from it. So I did. And then I feel like it is time for the ice cream to shine on its own. So I decided to take the ice cream out of the restaurant. It will still have it here, of course, but I rebranded, give it a new name. It will be called Gati, G-A-T-I, which means coconut milk in Thai. and we opening a storefront on Holly Street on the east side. Hopefully by end of this summer, right around mid-September, that we'll be able to open that. So that's our next venture, and then hopefully we'll get on the shelf soon after at the grocery stores. It's a happy business, so very happy. People are always happy after they eat, and they're even happier if they eat good food, I think, yeah.